What's happening, PumpTalk Nation? Get ready to rev your engines because the news cycle is absolutely exploding, and we've got the inside track on everything you need to know, right now. We're diving headfirst into stories that are making waves and shaping the conversations, so buckle up because this is going to be a ride. From the echoes of history to the future of competition, we're breaking it all down with the energy you expect from PumpTalk News. You're not going to want to miss a single second as we unpack the latest, the greatest, and the most talked about developments across the board. So, settle in, lean forward, and prepare to be informed and entertained. Let's get this show on the road. First up, a poignant look back at a life that spanned over a century, marked by incredible resilience and service. This individual was the last of a distinguished group, a true testament to enduring spirit. We'll explore the significance of their final anniversary commemoration and the legacy they leave behind. Then, we're switching gears entirely and heading into the high-stakes world of competitive strategy, where a seasoned veteran is sharing their deepest anxieties about an upcoming monumental event. What could possibly have this icon on edge? We're talking about the fears that keep them up at night, and the stakes couldn't be higher. After that, we're diving deep into the strategic battlefield of the NFL, where survival is the name of the game. Our experts are breaking down the crucial decisions for the upcoming season, revealing the optimal strategies and the teams you absolutely need to watch out for, or perhaps avoid at all costs. This is the kind of intel that can make or break your season. And finally, we're pulling back the curtain on a beloved competition series, revealing the surprising decisions behind its casting for a landmark season. The host himself is spilling the tea on how two standout performers from a recent installment earned their spots in an upcoming, highly anticipated event, expanding the cast in ways no one saw coming. It's all here, it's all now, and it's all on PumpTalk News. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. A century of service concludes. In a poignant moment that bridges the past and present, the final French survivor of a pivotal World War II desert battle has passed away at the remarkable age of 103. This individual was not just a survivor, but a decorated participant in the Free French forces, embodying the spirit of resistance during a critical phase of the conflict in North Africa. Their passing marks the end of an era, as they were the last surviving member of the valiant contingent that stood firm against a formidable German offensive during the 1942 Battle of Bir-Hakeim in Libya. This battle, though perhaps less widely known than some other WWII engagements, was a crucial stand that significantly impacted the North African campaign, demonstrating immense bravery and strategic importance. Paul Letterier, as he was known, was a living testament to the sacrifices made by the generation that fought for freedom. His long life allowed him to witness the profound impact of the war and the subsequent rebuilding of nations. In a touching tribute to his enduring legacy and the sacrifices of his comrades, he had the honor of joining President Emmanuel Macron to commemorate the 80th anniversary of D-Day, an event that symbolizes the turning tide of the war in Europe. This participation underscored his role not only as a historical figure, but as a symbol of national pride and remembrance. Letterier's journey through life, from the harsh deserts of North Africa to being honored at a significant anniversary of the Allied invasion of Normandy, highlights a life dedicated to service and remembrance. His passing is a somber reminder of the dwindling number of those who directly experienced the war, making their stories and memories increasingly precious. The battle itself was a testament to the Free French forces' determination, holding out for weeks against overwhelming odds, inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy, and ultimately delaying German advances, thereby contributing to the larger Allied war effort. Letterier's personal account and presence served as a vital link to this history, ensuring that the sacrifices made were not forgotten. His passing has resonated deeply, with many expressing gratitude for his service and the memories he carried. Social media and news outlets have been flooded with tributes, highlighting his resilience and the historical significance of his involvement in the Battle of Bir-Hakeim. Analysts and historians emphasize the importance of such figures in preserving the narrative of World War II, ensuring future generations understand the cost of freedom. Many are calling for greater recognition of these veterans and the preservation of their stories. As we close this chapter on a remarkable life, we're about to dive into the intense world of competitive strategy. Stay tuned as we explore the biggest fear of a legendary player heading into a massive upcoming event. Survivor Legend's ultimate fear revealed. As the anticipation builds for Survivor 50, one of the game's most iconic figures, Cirie Fields, is opening up about her most significant concern. In a candid new interview, Fields confessed that her primary worry isn't about strategic masterminds or hidden immunity idols, but rather the possibility of an ignominious start to her next adventure. Specifically, she dreads becoming the first person voted out, a fate she has miraculously avoided in all her previous 4 appearances on the flagship US version of Survivor, as well as her stint on Australian Survivor. This fear, while seemingly minor to outsiders, speaks volumes about her consistent performance and her desire to maintain her impressive streak. Fields' Survivor history is nothing short of legendary. She's not only a fan favorite, but also a player who consistently navigates the complex social and strategic landscape of the game, often going deep into the competition. Her gameplay is often characterized by a strong social strategy, building alliances and connections that allow her to thrive. This approach is particularly relevant in the new era of Survivor, which emphasizes social dynamics and adaptability. Notably, she holds a unique place in Survivor history as the only player to be voted out after every other contestant had played an advantage or idol to secure their safety at Tribal Council, a testament to her ability to remain a target despite unconventional circumstances. With Survivor 50 on the horizon, scheduled for a 2026 release, Fields is preparing to return to Fiji, a location synonymous with the game's most memorable moments. Her participation in this landmark season is highly anticipated, and her stated fear adds a compelling narrative layer to her journey. Experts and fans alike have weighed in on her chances. Many believe her social game is perfectly suited to the modern era of Survivor, suggesting she has a strong chance to win. However, the dynamic of an All Legends season introduces unique challenges. Will new players be intimidated by or work with these established icons? The outcome remains uncertain, but Fields' potential to move up the all-time list of days played, potentially surpassing Aussie Lust for 3rd place, is a significant storyline. This season is also rumored to be her final foray into the game, raising the stakes even higher for her to make a memorable exit, hopefully not an early one. The strategy she employs, focusing on strong connections, is a cornerstone of her success, and it will be fascinating to see if it proves victorious once again. The early indicators from Survivor 49, which premieres soon, may offer further clues about the landscape of the upcoming 50th season. Audience reaction has been overwhelmingly supportive, with fans expressing admiration for her honesty and cheering her on to avoid that dreaded first boot. The discussion around her strategy and potential to win Survivor 50 is a hot topic across fan forums and social media. From the tribal councils of Survivor, we're now shifting our focus to the gridiron and the strategic decisions that define NFL survival pools. Get ready for expert picks and insights that could shape your entire season. NFL Survival Pool, your Week 1 winning strategy. As the NFL season approaches, the strategic planning for Survivor pools kicks into high gear, and expert RJ White is here to guide you through the crucial Week 1 decisions. While it might seem straightforward to pick the heaviest favorite against the weakest opponent, White emphasizes that a long-term strategy, looking ahead at future schedules, is paramount for success. He points to last year's surprising upset, where a heavily favored Cincinnati Bengals team fell to the New England Patriots as a cautionary tale, illustrating that even seemingly safe picks can lead to early exits from Survivor pools. White, who boasts an impressive track record as Sportsline's #1 NFL against the spread expert for 8 consecutive years, and has achieved top finishes in major Vegas contests, advises caution with early season favorites like the Philadelphia Eagles, currently favored by 7.5 points, or the Washington Commanders, a 6-point favorite. His analysis suggests that while these teams are strong contenders, locking them in for Week 1 might not be the optimal move when considering their upcoming matchups. For instance, He specifically recommends avoiding the Denver Broncos in their opener against the Tennessee Titans. The Titans, with a promising young roster and rookie quarterback Cam Newton under center, present an unpredictable challenge. Furthermore, White notes that Denver's schedule in Weeks 6 and 7, featuring games against the New York Jets and the New York Giants, might present better opportunities to utilize them in survivor pools. Instead of relying solely on the obvious favorites, White advocates for a more calculated approach, suggesting that players should be comfortable with taking early risks on somewhat average teams. This strategy involves identifying teams that might be undervalued or have favorable matchups later in the season, allowing players to save their more dominant picks for later weeks when the stakes are higher and the options more limited. He has identified a surprising team that he believes is a must-back for Week 1, a pick that requires a forward-thinking mindset and a willingness to deviate from the most conventional choices. This strategic foresight is what separates casual players from those who consistently succeed in the challenging environment of NFL survivor pools. White's expertise, honed over a decade of analyzing NFL odds and contest performance, provides invaluable guidance for anyone looking to maximize their chances of winning their survivor pool. His ability to dissect schedules, identify potential upsets, and pinpoint value makes his advice a critical resource for navigating the unpredictable nature of professional football. By looking beyond the immediate Week 1 matchup and considering the broader season landscape, players can build a more robust and resilient survivor pool strategy, increasing their odds of lasting until the very end and claiming victory. Audience impact. Sports enthusiasts and survivor pool participants are eagerly consulting White's insights, with discussions on sports forums and social media focusing on potential, upset risks, and undervalued teams for Week 1. Analysts are highlighting the value of his contrarian approach in a game known for its unpredictability. From the strategic decisions of the NFL, we're now heading back to the world of reality television for a fascinating look at casting choices. Get ready to discover the surprising reasons behind some big decisions for an upcoming landmark season. Survivor's bold casting, new faces earn season 50 spots. In a move that has sparked considerable discussion among fans and former contestants, the producers of the hit reality competition series Survivor have revealed the intriguing rationale behind the expanded cast for its upcoming 50th season. While the identities of the two players from season 49 who have earned a coveted spot in season 50 remain under wraps, host Jeff Probst offered a detailed explanation for this significant casting decision. Probst clarified that the decision to bring two newcomers into the fold was not a predetermined goal, but rather a direct result of exceptional performances observed during the filming of season 49, which concluded shortly before season 50 began production. Probst explained the process to Parade, stating, "What we agreed to as a group was, if somebody makes a big impression, we're going to want them on 50. So let's go into 49 with our own state of flux." This open-minded approach led to the selection of two players who, according to the production team, made such a profound impact that they warranted immediate inclusion in the landmark 50th season. Contrary to some online speculation, Probst firmly denied that the casting aimed to prioritize players from the new era of Survivor seasons 41-49 over those from the show's earlier seasons. He insisted that the selection was purely performance-based, emphasizing, "We were never going to put somebody on just to have 49 represented." The initial plan was to feature 18 contestants for season 50, but the compelling performances of these two individuals necessitated a revision of the overall cast size. This decision ultimately benefited the season by allowing for a larger roster, expanding the cast from the initial 18 to a total of 24 players. Probst elaborated on the mathematical adjustments required, noting, "We started out at 18 and immediately said, well, that will never work. And then we just started doing variations on the math based on whether we were going to have 2 tribes, 3 tribes, or 4 tribes. And you can do the math and figure out which numbers work, 20 or 21, whatever." The final decision to go with 24 was directly influenced by the desire to include these two standout players from season 49. This flexibility in casting showcases the production's commitment to capturing compelling television and recognizing talent as it emerges. Adding another layer of intrigue to season 49's cast is the story of two alternates, Jason Truel and Michelle MC Chukwujekwu. They joined the game just 12 hours before filming commenced, initially as backups. Their journey to Fiji was marked by the slim chances of playing, but fate intervened when two other contestants were reportedly cut from the game for violating rules during the pre-season sequester phase. This rapid turnaround for alternates is a first in Survivor's 25-year history, highlighting the unpredictable nature of reality television production and the constant search for compelling narratives. Probst consistently emphasizes that the cast is the lifeblood of Survivor, and these unique circumstances surrounding season 49's cast, including the two mystery players heading to season 50, promise a captivating viewing experience. Audience impact. Fans are buzzing with speculation about the identities of the two season 49 players selected for season 50, with many praising the show's commitment to recognizing emergent talent. The debate over the representation of players from different eras continues, but the consensus is that compelling gameplay will always be a priority. And that's a wrap on our top stories for today. But before you go, make sure you're subscribed and hitting that notification bell. And that's a wrap on today's explosive news. We covered the final farewell to a WWII hero, a Survivor legend's biggest fear, crucial NFL survival pool strategies, and the surprising casting secrets of a hit competition show. Don't miss out on any future updates. Hit that like button, subscribe to PumpTalk News, and ring the notification bell. Plus, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content.